Hello everyone and welcome back to Five Nights at Candy's. We're playing Night 3 and 4. I don't really have anything I want to say, so let's just get going. You guys know the drill, so I'm just gonna let the phone guy take over.
You have one new message.
Hello? Looks like you're doing a fine job. I mean, you're still here. You're already, practically as good as the last guard we had. Except, of course, he got fired in the end. But, yeah, he kind of damaged one of the animatronics during his shift. I mean, you wouldn't do that, would you? No way. I guess he went a little crazy, being alone in the dark each night. You know that character that the kids can draw on, Blank, I think? Yeah, I always really liked that one. It's a brilliant concept.
Oh. I suck. Well, let's try this again, shall we?
You have one new message.
Hello? Looks like you're doing a fine job. I mean, you're still here. You're already, practically as good as the last guard we had. Except, of course, he got fired in the end. But, yeah, he kind of damaged one of the animatronics during his shift. I mean, you wouldn't do that, would you? No way. I guess he went a little crazy, being alone in the dark each night. You know that character that the kids can draw on, Blank, I think? Yeah, I always really liked that one. It's a brilliant concept. Yeah, his suit is made out of some special plastic stuff, I think, that the kids can come in and, grab a crayon and start drawing on his head or his arms. Some of the others here think that he looks a bit scary after that whole security guard thing. We tried our best to fix him, but parts of him, like his left hand and the back of his head, are still missing. But the kids don't really seem to mind it, so it's not a major issue. Yeah. From what we can tell, his head got a real beating, so he might act a little strange. He sometimes tried to get into the office through the window, and he even managed to crack the glass slightly once. Yeah, if he leaves the drawing room, just shut the window door so he doesn't break the glass. Those old ones couldn't really see glass very well. By the way, we're expecting more customers over the course of the next days, so next week we may need you on the day shift too, if you're up for it. Well anyway, have a good night.
Well, as always, for those of you who didn't really hear what he was saying, basically the animatronic, the creepy foxy one in the back, this guy, his name's Blank. He's an animatronic that children used to draw on and still do draw on, but he got the crap beaten out of him by the last night guard. Oh, see, he's moving. Finally. He's like Foxy, except he comes through the window, instead of the doors. Just so you know that world-altering important information. It's kind of the strategy for the game. You occasionally check on Blank. Eventually, when the animatronics with no eyes start coming in, you have to add in checking the door cameras. This is really boring, and you've kind of seen this before, so I'll cut to when something interesting happens. If anything interesting happens tonight, like blank attack or something. Actually, looks like I won't even need to cut to it because it's happening. Alright, I'll just cut to anything interesting that happens tonight. Old Candy was active tonight. So, remember how I was telling you guys about the eyeless animatronics? Yeah, they're here. Great. Hey guys, welcome back. It's 5 o'clock, and I'm being a lot more careful this time around. Of, you know, Old Candy. I mean, with age comes wisdom, so Old Candy is wise enough to rip their own eyes out. Just to avoid me. In case you couldn't tell, I'm really on edge. I wasn't expecting Old Candy to be active tonight. So, I've had to, like, change my strategy back to the one I used when beating Night 6 when I played this game way back when. This is actually my strategy I used to beat Night 6. In case you're wondering. Oh, well, you just got a glimpse of our elusive menace, Old Candy, who is now gone. Thank God. Yep, that was the animatronic I was so afraid of. Also, Blank is, for some reason, not charging me. I don't really get why. 3, 2, 1. There we go. I can... Every freaking time, 6 a.m. is what scares me the most. Winning terrifies me. Well, here we go with our amazing security camera again. Okay, so it's a crime scene. I was right, the animatronics aren't supposed to look blood red. Oh, you jerk! Go away. This is a crime scene. Don't you see the yellow police tape that you're not allowed to cross? Bye. Okay. I guess I can't ignore him. Okay guys, it's the 4th night, so without further ado, let's let the phone guy take over.
You have 1 new message.
Hello? Just checking in, making sure you're A-okay. So remember that previous security guard I told you about? Yeah, so we got a call from the police today. Apparently he has gone missing. I guess he actually was a bit crazy. I remember, like, the day before his last night of the week, he asked me to be with him on his shift that night. He told me there was something he had to show me. I know, it sounds crazy, right? Although I declined, he still showed up for his shift, so... then of course, the next morning we found out that the Blank character had been severely damaged, you know. And then we checked the surveillance equipment. We found out that he had brought a wrench and completely smashed Blank. He had also left the building in the middle of his shift after that. I mean, he must have, you know, he was nowhere to be found the next morning. We couldn't contact him or anything. So, the manager just fired him and sent him a pink slip, you know. Anyway, I'll leave you to your work. Yeah, stay tight and we'll talk again tomorrow. Have a good night.
Okay, so, the night guard before me is, dead. Shoot. Okay, I forgot. The green lights don't display whether they've gone away or not. They display how much power you're using. Kind of forgot about that. Or maybe that one just glitched and I'm an idiot. Even so, oh, it's hard to make commentary because I want to focus on the game so I don't get jump scared. But I also need to entertain you guys. So, yeah. What a dilemma. Well, I'll try to keep you guys entertained, but please don't worry if I go silent for a while. Now, you are going to get to see all of tonight, unlike last night, because this is where things start getting interesting. Things actually start getting intense. Like, as you can see, it's a lot more intense than the last few nights. Night 3 is really where crap starts going down, and I'm only not cursing, so this can be a family-friendly channel. You know, as family-friendly as murderous animatronics get. Oh boy. Even so, of course, right as I talk about how exciting and intense the night is, nothing happens. Thanks, game, for making me look like an idiot. Thanks. I really appreciate that. I mean, it's only 2 a.m., so, there you go. That was something. Are you not entertained? Oh no. No. Okay, now are you not entertained? Jesus. Old cat scares me every time. Old candy. Blank's wondering who's switching all those cameras up there? Because that's what Blank sounds like. Not the character that is literally has old in his name. No, Blank sounds like the old geezer. Imagine old candy just sounds like Satan. Like, I've come for your soul, mortal. That was a terrible Satan impression. I could do a better Satan impression in my sleep. That was you guys telling me how awful I am. Because, honestly, these videos are pretty bad. Like, I don't have the experience to know how to entertain an audience on YouTube. Every time I open the damn cameras, I half expect old candy to be there. Just giant and terrifying. This game really can be scary. Surprisingly, considering how old it looks and, you know, is. It's actually surprisingly terrifying at times. The faster you can cycle through the cameras and the faster you can react, the better. I'm now just a video game loading screen tip. Are you not entertained? Okay, we're at 4 a.m. We may be able to just get through this night first try, but that's what I thought about last night, and we all saw how well that went. I said both because I know there's only like one person watching this video. The things I go through for you, one random person who for some reason decided to watch my content. Go away. I don't like you. You're no friend of mine. Can it be 5 a.m. in a minute, please? That's the penguin, by the way, in case you're wondering. The penguin, if he gets in your office, he'll just randomly open and shut the doors and windows and shutter. He's annoying. But to be fair, he's also adorable, so. Really? Old cat, you're gonna attack once tonight? I just jinxed myself, I know. I regret nothing. Except maybe playing this game, because I'm terrified. This game has the ability to scare me, like... It's just very well made, is what I'm trying to say here. It's a really well made game. There's Old Candy. ML Mako is a great Five Nights at Freddy's game designer. All of the animatronics here really want to kill me. "6 a.m. Stop it. I don't want to win the game if you're just gonna jump scare me every time. It's Security Footage Fridays. Except it's Monday. When I'm filming this. I don't know when exactly I post this. Guess we'll find out. Candy and Cindy. And Puppet's like, "You too. You're in trouble." What? Bye now. Bye-bye. Who's that? Is that a camera? I love cameras. Cameras are great. Well, I think that's going to be it for Five Nights at Candy's for now. Next video will beat Night 5 and maybe even beat Night 6 if we have time. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, well, you can like. If you really like the video, you can subscribe. Not sure why you would subject yourself to that, but... And if you didn't like the video, which I totally understand, just leave a dislike. And tell me what I did wrong. Anyway, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye, and...